He has some good position on the hand control, but with that side pressure, ugly looking side pressure. So one of the things we were talking about on the Arm Wrestling Buzz today was the WAL coming back. Is it going to come back? It seems like it's up in the air. There's been some whispers and stuff like that, but I think it would be super cool. Pradeep had mentioned that the WAL basically had some of the best production value out of any promotion as far as cameras, angles, introductions. I mean, if you think about it, the production value, it seemed like WWE, as you had mentioned, like just the storytelling ability, not only the quality, the fans and the audience, something about that WAL was very entertaining to watch, and there were so many good matches in the WAL. Some of my favorites were, of course, Devin and Michael Todd, a lot of the Matt Mask matches. Todd Hutchings had some great matches as well, but there's so many. And I came across this video from 2016 in the WAL, and this was an absolute war, one of the most exciting arm wrestling matches I've seen. This was Giannis versus Joseph Levay, 2016. This is a prelim match right here. It's a single pull. So let's see how this goes. So Giannis with his typical kind of position where he's like this, where he has some good position on the hand control, but Joseph Levay has so much side pressure here. See, like, look at the angle changes and stuff like that. When we talk about production quality, like, you know, the angles, the cinematography, the lead up, just really how the WAL did it was fantastic, I will say. But this match is unbelievable. Unbelievable match. Like, they're just going back and forth. And note those long elbow pads, those super long elbow pads. You can use so much lat. I mean, this is just insane. You can just, both of these guys are very technical. I would say Giannis in a more fundamental sense. Joseph just very good at that side pressure, ugly looking side pressure move, and then he's going into a weird King's move there. Giannis attacking the hand, so technical, man. Like, he really is the Jedi. It makes sense why that's his nickname. But this is like a minute into the match right here. They've come to a standstill. And Neil's commentating is fantastic in the WL, like absolutely fantastic. I really hope the WL comes back, to be honest. What do you guys think? Do you guys want the WL to come back again? I think the more promotions, the better. Here you see Giannis transitioning and gets the win there. He seems upset about, I guess, the King's move position, but that match was an absolute war, and there were so many other absolute wars in the WL. I like the running foul system for spectator purposes. Now, you could say true purists of the sport aren't maybe not the biggest fans of the WL because of the long elbow pads, the reffing. I will say some of Bart Wood's reffing at some points was a little suspect, but not even just him, just the way they ref, they let some elbow fouls go and stuff like that. A lot of them being like bobble fouls or whatever, which could be controversial, but the overall atmosphere of the WL was absolutely fascinating. I just thought it's entertaining. It makes for good TV. I remember buying the pay-per-view back when it was on like Bleacher Report, which was, I think, the service that was hosting WAL. But I hope it comes back. And what do you guys think about the WAL? Should it come back and hopefully have new athletes? And we'll see if there's contracts or not. That was another topic that was brought up on the Arm Wrestling Buzz. Should there be contracts? Are contracts too limiting because they prevent athletes from competing in other organizations? But it really comes down to the terms of the contracts. Like, it doesn't have to be completely strict terms to where they can't compete anywhere else. Kind of like, if you guys remember when Levon was in the top 8 and it seems like Igor was holding him back from going against Michael Todd or anyone else when the whole lockdown situation was happening. So my question is, do you guys want the WAL to come back? And if so, how should they change things? How should they adapt things? Because obviously the arm wrestling community has changed in the past what is it, almost 4 years since the WL had the last season. So a lot of things have changed, but I still think the WL had amazing production quality, and if they had the funds to come back and the thoughts behind it, the game plan behind it, I think it could be very successful. So that's it for the video. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to discuss more.